Hey, Kelly Clarkson, I got 24 minutes away from 9 o'clock on a Tuesday, and that means it's time for a chat with Mike Barrett. Good policies with Barrett Insurance Agency. Mike, good morning to you.
Good morning.
So just a little
How
bit
are you?
ago, I'm okay. We did our news just before, 8 o'clock here, and I looked outside like I always do to check the weather, and everything was just wet. And I go down just as I get ready to check with weather at the Fairbanks Museum, and I look outside, and we got a snow squall going. We got a half inch of snow, which means it's icy out there. What do you guys got in St. J?
Yeah, not bad. We have it's nice dusting, maybe I think less than an inch, but certainly something that coated the ground and needed to be covered. I'm thinking we're fortunate with the temperature and everything that we don't necessarily have any real slippery spots right now that I could tell. But I'm not a road foreman, so I don't know all the roads. But it doesn't seem to be too bad. Of course, we all have to relearn our winter driving skills, so just use today as a practice day.
Well, I had practice this morning avoiding the ditch on the other side of the road as I hit black ice. I saw a post or two on Facebook within the last hour and a half or so of a pickup truck off the road and things like that. You're right. We got to get our winter feet back underneath us, right? But I want to talk about this.
Absolutely.
I want to talk about the snow for just a second, okay?
Go for it.
Because it goes absolutely perfect, 100% with your post at the beginning of the week. You and your family put up your holiday decorations. It looks awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, the rules are kind of thrown out for 2020. So we said, you know what? It's a decent weekend. It's not horrible. It's not wet. It's not, this was Sunday that we did it. And so my son and I ran the lights on our garage and our house just to get them on. And we weren't sure if we were going to turn them on or not. Just we figured we'd put them up. But 7-year-old said, you know what? Just turn them on. So we did. And you know what? We're going to do that at least through the new year. So we got to have some spirit right now. You know what I mean? Some hope.
We
So,
we
so I
certainly
figured
do.
that was a good step.
All right, so let's shift gears and head into good policy. Last week, Governor Scott, along with his administration, have put out some new business guidelines here. And we're wondering, and I'm sure a lot of your faithful clients are too, has this changed anything in the way you guys are doing business?
Interestingly, it has. Now, the day after Memorial Day, we actually opened our office back up to the public. And just said, look, we're practicing safe social distancing. We're wearing masks. You need to be wearing a mask, and we'll transact business as safely and as well under the guidance of the government as we possibly can. And that was working very well, and we were very appreciative that we were able to start seeing the faces of our clients once again. But we yesterday had a little meeting with the office, and with these, with the numbers ramping up. We have some folks who work here that have that don't need to be getting any issues or having any issues. Either they live with somebody with the compromised immune system, or they themselves could have it. So we made the very difficult decision to close our office to the public once again. So that being said, we are doing it a little different this time, Jeff. We are. For those who must do business face to face, we will be doing appointments. So that we have one. That way we can control who's in, who's out a little better. And as long as we're still adhering to the guidelines with the face masks and the social distancing, we feel that we can still be able to do the business the way that we best possibly can for the folks out there.
All right, this is probably a no-brainer question, Mike, too. Thanksgiving coming up. Will you guys be closed just on Thursday? Will you be closed into the weekend?
So we will be closed Thursday and Friday. We always like to give everybody the extra holiday time when we can. So we will be closed for Thursday and Friday. I haven't talked to the head of human resources, also known as the CEO, also known as the CFO, also known as my lovely bride, Jen, to get guidance on what our hours are on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Typically, we might close a little early or stay open to the end. I'll wait for the boss to give me guidance on that.
Well, that's a good thing to do. What do they say? Behind every good man is a better woman.
Indeed. And by me agreeing to that, she would say that she has taught me well. So
Yes, she would. All right. So, Mike, we'll wrap this up here in just a couple of minutes. But for some of our listeners who might not know some of the insurance needs that you can cover, let's just do a brief summary of the insurance
absolutely.
offerings.
So So we are a licensed property and casualty and life and disability agency. What do we mean by that? Well, we out of the 4 licensed agents in this office, everybody is licensed for property and casualty in both Vermont and New Hampshire, meaning we can work with you for home, auto, business. We can also work on any special vehicles you may have, such as snowmobiles, ATVs, motorcycles, recreational vehicles like campers and motorhomes and such. We also have a great offering of business insurance, commercial auto insurance, workers' comp. We do flood insurance as well, and then we do bonds as well. I guess I don't mention bonds enough, but we do offer those as well. And then I am authorized in both Vermont and New Hampshire to transact business for life and disability. So we do have we represent a number of life insurance companies. And we also represent some offerings for disability, including Aflac.
And this is for personal and for business insurance needs.
Correct. There's on both sides of the personal and commercial, there are reasons for all of the above that we just mentioned, including the life and disability. So we do have options that can address the needs. And we also offer dental insurance, which is something that, if you have a young child and, our son, we're starting to look and go, there's a good possibility our 7-year-old, when he gets older, may need braces. So maybe we should be considering dental insurance because, boy, could that be a lifesaver when the time comes.
It certainly could. So give folks the contact information, Mike, please.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Give us a call, 748-5224. You can drive by and wave to us. Our office is located at 309 Portland Street in St. Johnsbury. But truth be told, if you do need to drop off any paperwork, documents, payments, we do have a mail slot in our door. So you are more than welcome to do that. You can find us online at BarrettAgency.com, Google, Facebook, and YouTube. Just look for Barrett Insurance Agency.
And join us Tuesday mornings, 8:35. My friend, you stay safe, enjoy those lights, get into the festive spirit, and we'll chat next Tuesday.
Sounds like a plan. Let's hope this thing keeps moving forward. We can all start doing fun things again.
That's right. We're with you on that, Mike. Thank you very much. Always good to have you here.
Thank you.
Barrett,
thank you.
Barrett Insurance and good policies on Magic in the Morning with music now.